Hey guys, I'm Rogan and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here on this channel. The topic I'm going to be discussing today is the trucker convoy protest from Ottawa, Canada. My thoughts, what could happen, theories and stuff like that. Not everything that I'm going to be saying is 100% accurate. I'm just going based off of the news stories that I've been seeing from a few different sources. So if you want to see this cool video, just remember to hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. And you know what to do if you don't like the video. I say at the end of every video. And subscribe if you want to see more crazy content from this crazy guy. It's free. And that notification bell, it might work, it might not. And I'd love to hear what you have to say down in the comment section down below. I really enjoyed reading the comments. So, let's get into it. So, what's happening right now is like this big truck convoy of all these tractor trailers, all these truck drivers from Canada. The vaccine mandate is forcing them to have less than ideal working conditions. They're saying, like, in order to be alone driving a truck in the cab, you need to be vaccinated or wear a mask or something like that. I don't exactly know the all of the ins and outs of the mandate, but it's a lot more strict than some of the mandates that Biden has kind of tried to put forth in the past few months. So that's why a lot of these truckers are banding together to kind of like peacefully protest and say, like, hey, we're we don't know what's in this vaccine. It challenges our belief system. And I agree with that because I personally, I have got the vaccine, both shots and the booster, and that's just my choice. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I thought it would be good to protect myself and my family, but I know there's a lot of people out there who don't want to do that, and that's their choice. That's their right. It's a very new technology. This mRNA vaccine is the first of its kind. You don't know the potential side effects and stuff like that. I've been completely fine. I did get the chills when I got my second shot of the three. So I'm sorry about that. My throat is just. So that's like my thoughts. Like, I feel that you should be able to do that and you shouldn't be harshly penalized for this type of stuff. But there's the vaccine like debate, and then there's also what world leaders in Canada and the United States are saying about this, and I will elaborate. Now, they're blocking this bridge that connects like part of Michigan to Canada, and it's really there's now a lot of these world leaders, right? A lot of these world leaders are saying, like, oh well, it's disrupting global trade. You're putting unnecessary strain on the already bad condition of the supply chain. Oh yeah. Well, how about the 100+ container ships that are like off the coast of the port of Long Beach and the port of LA? Oh, that's not creating any bottlenecks or anything like that. Like, the inefficiency of that whole system isn't causing anything to be bad, and it's like, yes, these truckers, they do get things from point A to point B in a lot of North America. I completely understand that, but I mean, we've got bigger fish to fry than a convoy blocking one area to get into the U.S. And it's like they're on this bridge and they're protesting, and they don't want to do their job. They feel like they're having unfair sanctions on them. And truck drivers, they're very they're a very different breed. They're a very it's a tough job, man. I mean, I would never be a truck driver because you spend a lot of time away from your family. You spend, a lot of time on the road. It can be physically and mentally taxing on your body, and and stuff like that. So it's a tough job, and my heart goes out to any truck driver because they're the ones that really keep this machine of a supply chain really going. And so Trudeau, like, what a spineless, little shit he is, and then like other leaders in Canada, they're saying, like, oh well, this is illegal, and this whole occupation or this whole convoy is illegal, and it's against the law. It's like, oh yeah, what law is it against to peacefully protest? Like, these truck drivers aren't hurting anyone. They're not resorting to violence. They're not they're not crazy people. They're a lot of these world leaders and some people on CNN and like other news channels in the U.S. They're saying, like, oh well, all of these are crazy people. They're extremists. They're white supremacists. Oh, they're all racist. Like, that's always their card. That's they always pull that card. and they're just like, oh well, they're just lower class people than us. I mean, we're journalists, and we don't ever spread rumors or lies about what's actually going on. It really really makes my blood boil, and it really makes me sick. And Trudeau, he's like, oh well, there'll be hefty fines, there'll be this, we're gonna do that if this isn't stopped. He's like, oh yeah, well, how about you actually implement a policy that is, makes things safer, gets the truckers moving again, and is actually fair to their beliefs. Like actually listen to the community. But no, he's like, oh well, we're Canada and we have to do things a certain way, and it's illegal. It's like yeah, that's what all these people, all these incompetent leaders in Europe and these journalists in the U.S. They're like, oh well, it's illegal. They're doing something very illegal and they're doing something very bad. I mean, it's just a different form of peaceful protest. They're just like we're not working under these conditions. You can't make us, and that's literally what they're doing. And when I've been seeing this story over the past few days, I mean, when this video comes out, it might be a little dated, it might be over, but it just brought a smile to my face. I'm just like that is great. That there's people standing up for what they believe in, and they're not doing anything wrong. They're not violent. Like I said, it's just a different form of peaceful protest. And then also, I was reading other news stories that there is rumors that similar truck convoys that might start in the U.S. They might disrupt the Super Bowl again. The Super Bowl is today. Me at the time of me recording this video, so this video will be dated, and we will see what that will happen. And then there's also rumors that like the convoy might spread from Canada into the U.S. and they might want to go all the way to D.C. and disrupt the president's State of the Union address. And I think the possibility, just the thought or the possibility of that happening, is goddamn hilarious. It is crazy. So those are my thoughts about that. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Remember, if you didn't like the content, if you didn't like my sweatshirt, if you didn't like my face or my topic, just remember to smash that dislike button. It gives me a chance to improve, make better content, make more content, and then just get better overall with what I'm doing. Thanks so much, guys, for all the love and support on the channel I've been seeing lately. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I really enjoy making these videos. And just a couple quick announcements before I go. I am planning in the next few weeks to get a decent editing software. I plan, I'm still gonna rant. I'm still gonna do my typical rant. Don't worry, that's not going away. But I am gonna be typing a few notes each video. I'm gonna do slightly more scripting, not really a lot of scripting, and most of it's going to be off the cuff as usual. But I'm trying, I'm seeing the channel. There is some interest out there, and I want to evolve the content. Like I said, I want to try to keep getting better at what I do. So that's what my plan is. So I really hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to hit the like button. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time.